When Friday rolls around in any town, USA, it's never much of a surprise to see an uptick in crowd size at the local pub, saloon, or bar. It is Friday, after all. Here in Greenfield, there's a brew house in town that's done its part to make itself known as the local, and they've done so without one major component.
We very deliberately didn't want to have TVs in here. We were thinking, and my time in various pubs and things like that had more of like a family or community feel versus, a place you go, you sit with your people, watch the game, and maybe don't interact with anybody else besides your bartender. We really wanted this place to have a community feel where you walk in, you see people you say, hey, we want to be like Greenfield's living room a little bit.
What better way to create that living room feel than with a pizza, a glass of suds, and a bunch of friends playing board games? Sounds a little far-fetched? Well, on every other Friday night around here, it's the norm, and it looks pretty fun.
This was a group of friends that really enjoyed playing board games and really wanted an outlet to get together on a regular basis and play games. And Four Phantoms, as being a local brewery that was really close to a lot of people that were in the core group that wanted to get together, was very gracious in allowing us to go and come here and play games. And it's just really great for the local business and to support them, and it's really great for us to all have an excuse to get together on a regular basis and enjoy each other's company and have fun.
Here at Four Phantoms, whose name is a nod to the Four Seasons, nearly each night of the week features a special event that brings out a local crowd. But it's a crowd that's probably never even seen the building when it looks like this. Four Phantoms Brewing Company is one of those places that most people seem to only know about after the sun goes down. But there is a daytime operation here. And for right now, it's a one-man show. Of course, it's not always glamorous beer making that goes on here. Sometimes, like the day that we stopped in, we have what Phillips refers to as a cellar day.
When you have a cellar day, that's mostly, cleaning up. If you got something broken, that's the day to fix it. If you need kegs washed, that's the day you do it. If you need to clean tanks or things like that. So, spinning plates, trying to get as much done as you can, while kegs are being washed, checking on beer that's in tank. While you're checking on beer that's in tank, maybe you're cleaning a tank, stuff like that. So, and then, doing 2 deliveries today on top of that, so.
When Phillips and his wife opened the business in the fall of 2021, he left the corporate world to pursue entrepreneurship, where the reward was prioritized over the risk, in spite of those inevitable times when it would feel like they were just chasing dollar bills.
Those are the down moments when, the money gets scary, or like we're figuring out how to make payroll every week. But then there's the really high moments when, you see the community that you build around a place like this. We literally had a guy who's been bringing his puppy, in ever since the day he adopted it. People are making memories here. We're building community. People have met their friends and, things like that in our pub. So those are the really important moments when you see the community that we're establishing here and the joy that people get out of coming into the space.
And when we stopped in, that included everyone from the bar patrons and the game players right down to the game night hosts.
I just think it's really important for me to be able to count on this every other week and know I have this game time set aside to connect with people again and socialize again and kind of get out of the house when the last couple of years really perpetuated people staying at home and just watching TV or looking at your phones or doing things, and society has become more dependent on that. And so no one looks at anything technology-wise when doing it, and it's really creative and interesting ways to socialize with people, but also be entertained.